Do you have a favorite memory with Chief Keef?
A favorite memory. My favorite memory with Sosa was when the first memory, the memory of me seeing him when he first got on, me seeing him. I ain't gonna say it was the first time. Like he had got on, and he was still flipping through the hood. He up, stop, get out. You feel me? Be on the corner like that. But it's brief. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it used to be so many of the guys, like, I ain't gonna even lie. When Sosa used to pull up in the hood, it used to be so many niggas trying to pull up on his car, see what he on. Not rad, but like overly like acting like this ain't one of the guys for real. You feel they used to do, it was a lot more of that. And me, I always used to be like playing the back with that type of shit. Like I ain't want to be one of the guys running up to your car asking you all that, cause that was just goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like if he do it though, he do it, but still I want some type of open my mouth about shit like that. But my favorite memories was when Capo, R.I.P. Broski, he came to the hood and he grabbed me because me and Cap we used to be hanging together. He was one of them niggas like when four of them first got on, he was still coming back to the blocks. You feel me? Capo was one of them type of guys too who got a lot of love in multiple hoods. You know what I'm saying? Because he really was from our way too. So Cap, he one of the 10-year, 20-year niggas from my way. He seeing me in the hood. I'm doing my thing. Me and bro doing our thing together, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up coming to grab me and he took me out there to Sosa crib for the first time. And when he took me out there to folks' crib, I remember like I went in there and shit and like he wasn't there. It was I think it was me, Cap, I wanna say Bally, them was there. But it wasn't a lot of motherfuckers there. It was like me, Cap, Bally, feel me? Somebody else. It was somebody with us, New Op and them, I think. So he wasn't there. And I went upstairs and shit. He had like a 6-bedroom and shit. I went upstairs and I had went to his studio room because he always had a room in his crib where he just make his music. He know how to engineer himself and shit. And I went in there with nobody in there. And the light was off. So he had an iMac computer and shit. And I got on his computer and his Twitter was signed in. So I remember hacking this shit like, go follow Lil Bro. Ooh, I hacked this shit. So now I'm in chilling, you feel me? I'm on the computer on my phone, shit like that, listening to unreleased shit that he got on the iMac. Cause it was a hell of songs on that bitch. I'm playing the new shit. So I'm chilling and I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I probably was on my Twitter at this point. I'm on my Twitter signed in on the computer. So the light flick up. The light flick up and how it was in the room was like if you walk in the room, he had the computer on the wall and the door that you walk in the room was behind. So like me sitting at the computer, my back is faced the door, so I can't see whoever walk in behind me. So when he walked in, he flicked the light. Now the light was off, so I turn around. It's folks. He walking that bitch fresh than a motherfucker, folks. Icy as hell. Icy, like icy Montclair vest on. He got drink. He got drugs and drink on phone him like, but why I said it was my favorite memory, cause like before I was like, what's up? Like before I said something to him, like I had waited like a couple seconds, cause it was like, that was me realizing like folks really made it. You know, like when you know Sosa from like us being shorties, no matter if you was close with him, that close with him or you wasn't, you see him through the hood, like folk came from nothing, like you feel me, nothing. And when you see him for the first time up close since he got on, he fat ass Brightland. You feel me? He got Montclair vessels on, he got Robins and Mikes and man, he just fresh down on phone them. Cars all outside, trucks, Audi trucks, X6s, peanut butter seeds, straights, he got all that shit. You feel me? This is a nigga who, motherfucker, man, bro, we was out here riding steamers, folk. Like, niggas had to take steamers, folk. Like, niggas was taking a CTA. Like, you gotta remember, folk, this 14, 15, this 15-year-old me. Like, I ain't seen shit outside the hood, folk. Like, nothing. I'm a shorty from the projects that was born in the projects and raised in my hood, folk. Like, I ain't never seen no motherfucking Back in the day, even in the projects, the niggas who had money, they ain't even flex with that type of shit. For them niggas had they money and they was stacking that shit. For my daddy and them had all that paper and they wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really splurging on nothing. So I ain't really see too much of niggas that's really rich how it really look. Like I'm in a mansion. This bitch got 6 bathrooms, 4 all type of bathrooms, 4. It was just one of them memories where it was like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of like, I think that shit had an effect on me, even to right now, cause like I still be thinking that shit like motivation, cause a nigga who came from the bottom, folk, like if he could do it, folk, and I came from the bottom too, but I think he came from the bottomer than me, bro. Like I don't think I had it harder than folks on gang, so. When I remember flicking that light up and before I said something to him and shit that we shook up, I just remember in my head being like, damn, folk really, he just did that. Like, plus I already knew how, in the hood, we heard he signed a $6 million deal. We ain't know what he got up front. We ain't know, all we knew at that time was 6 M's. We all felt like he had that shit right dead and there. Like, we ain't know how deals worked. So when we heard he signed for $6 million, we just like, oh, Sosa got $1 billion, folk. So that was my first time really like, you gotta understand, like, bro, when you see for you know that's how much sack he hold and you like, damn, for rich as hell. Like this shit that you be, when you a kid, for you ride through areas, you see houses and shit that you be like, that's my house. That's you play them games and shit with your sister in the car, your brother, y'all ride past them big ass houses. That's the house I want. That's that. For really having them type of houses, folks.